as a base form for forming your entries. So that is the POI selection, right? So after your POI, you need to understand what you're looking for, right? So what are you looking for on those lower time frames? So if you understood what you were looking for on those lower time frames, it will be so much easier to take trades without losing. So what we look for is we look for a power of 3 entry. So what do I mean by power of 3 entry? So let me show you. So I use the power of 3 indicator by 2 degrees. So if you go to the indicators and type in PO3 and you scroll all the way down, higher time frame PO3 with the little degrees, it's free. Don't use the second one, use the first one, right? Higher time frame, power of 3 by 2 degrees. 2 degrees spelled TOO. So if I just kind of play price on, what's actually going on here? So this trade was framed off the weekly power of 3, right? So this is the weekly power of 3. I'm going to untick the New York midnight opening price. So what you can see here is, though we have a weekly bullish candle, we can see price expanding heavily over here. What we've seen is the weekly opening price is situated just over here. So we are below the weekly opening price. So why is this important? Because this trade was about targeting the previous day high and the weekly opening price. So you need to understand, if I quickly draw this on the right hand side, the way a candle will form, the way a weekly candle will form is price will open, price will head down, we will create the low of the week, and then we'll begin to expand higher and higher. So when we're here in this region, right, some people call this the ICT market maker buy model, but once you have the low of the week, you want to be buying in line with the expansion, and the expansion will end when we're at the weekly opening price, which is up here. So this is important to understand, right? If you're below the weekly opening price, you want to be looking for buys, and so that is the framework of this trade. So I'm just going to get rid of the PO3 and keep the line. So that is the weekly opening price. I'm just going to label that. So weekly opening price. And so when you have the weekly opening price, you want to use it as a potential guide for the markets, right? So we have the previous day high and we have the weekly opening price. That is what we're looking for. And also we want to see price entering inside of our POI. So notice how we have a couple of targets. We have basically this red line and this red line, right? So we have the weekly opening price and the previous day high. So what we're looking for now is we're looking for the market to open. And so we want